Welcome everybody. This is Amy with Amy Katz Colors. In this video, I am going to be doing my rather large birthday haul, coloring book haul. I just recently celebrated a birthday. I am a September Virgo baby. My birthday was on September the 6th on Friday, and I had spent a little on myself on my birthday. Received some gifts, and then also had a gift card that I did a little bit of shopping already. So I'm going to share with you what I got in this video. It's a little unusual for me. This will be my first haul video. I don't know how many of these types of videos I'm going to end up doing. I'll probably be the one that collects some things and shares them once I've built up some things that I've recently purchased, but it's not typical for me to buy a bunch of stuff at one time. It's really uncomfortable. It feels really indulgent, even though it's my birthday and I shouldn't feel bad about it. It just feels like a lot. And so I tend to be the kind of colorist or shopper that I kind of gradually like to build my supplies over time and work my way to kind of earning some things here and there. Not that it really matters and it makes zero difference in the big scheme of things. I also just don't want to get used to just buying stuff all the time. That's probably not the healthiest of part of the hobby, but neither here nor there. So I hope you enjoy. I also did a bit of shopping over the weekend. We finally, I think, are fully stocked in all of our stores nearby with Halloween because back to school is over. All the schools, the local schools nearby, have started, and so that was really the trigger to get some of the stores around here to switch over their inventories and their merchandise from back to school to Halloween, even though I was already seeing weeks before online people shopping for Halloween stuff, and it was driving me crazy because I was going and looking and I couldn't find this stuff yet because we hadn't gotten it yet. So I love Halloween. So part of what you're going to see in my haul is a bunch of Halloween. And in my defense, I want to say that prior to this year, getting back into coloring, I didn't really own any for some crazy reason. I didn't own any legit Halloween coloring books, other than maybe some children's books. I didn't own any Halloween. Earlier this year, when I kind of decided that I was going to dive back into the hobby and spend a lot more time in it, I did get, now these aren't strictly Halloween books, but I got Tales from the Witch's Cottage from Hannah Carlson. I got Witches from Yuzuku. And I think I also got Lulu Mayo Million Little Monsters around that time. So, and I do have a ton of books that have Halloween pages in them. But I was definitely feeling the spooky vibes earlier this month and even last month. And even with my Summerween, and so it was time to finally kind of dip in there and get some Halloween. Oh, can you go grab for me the Spooky Cutie? Was one that I was going to talk about, even though I didn't just get it for my birthday. I've had it for a few weeks now. I was talking to Catherine. Catherine's also here with me again, as per usual. She is coloring in her coloring book. So as I do this video, so I did because this was so adorable. This is not related to my birthday haul, but I had to go order this Coco Wayu's Spooky Cutie several weeks ago. It may even be a month ago now. I can't remember. Well, I can tell you, right? Here we go. July 16th. So it was a while ago. But when this came out, I was all over it. It's just the right amount of detail but simple enough that for me and my busy life and my busy schedule right now, I can sit down and do one page pretty much no issue. Thick lines, you can do your alcohol markers. So this bold and easy trend that we've been on this year, I'm really, really digging it, and I'm really loving it in the smaller, square book size and everything. So I wanted to mention this special shout out because I did have this one as we were talking about Halloween books. And then I was talking about shopping because I got this new background. It's actually a tablecloth That's a wipeable tablecloth that was only like, I think $5 at Target, that I saw it and I was like, yes, I love the colors and how bright it is and the jack-o'-lanterns. So, all right. So with that, let me start my haul now, which you've been anxiously waiting for. So I received this book as a gift from my mother-in-law, and she knows that I'm an avid reader and a book lover, as is she. We're both in our neighborhood, it's my neighborhood book club that I coordinate, and I've always loved to read. And so I had not seen this book before, so I was really surprised and excited. It is lovely. And I didn't have this one. So Book Lover coloring book by Katie Anders. And it's got this nice, I know some people don't like it, but I really like it. I guess matte cover, not glossy, but the matte cover. I mean, I like both, don't get me wrong, but I really like this. It is Amazon printed, and you can see here some of the images. I'm working on one. I'm almost finished. I just need to do some shading. So I'm going to try not to flip to that one. And I'm not going to do a full flip through or anything. Now, some of these are really, really simple. And some of them have a good amount of detail. Spicy romance. Ooh. But like, see that one? I think that's really cool. I really like that one. No shelf control. Our book club actually has a similar saying on our t-shirts that we have for the club. It's like no shelf control. There's that one. Bookish. Like, that one's really, really cute. It's got a good amount of detail. That one's on the simple side. This one's really simple. Just one more chapter. But, you know, with it being simple, you could also add your own like patterns and stuff. You could, you know, go to town, like have your creative freedom to do a little more detail on your own if you wanted to. This one's cute. This one's got a little more detail. It looks like a free little library. That one's very, very simple. That one's really cute, and I've seen a similar design on a lot of t-shirts and stuff like that. Book Lover. This is sort of being a full flip through, but I know I'm going to skip ahead past the one that I've done. I would rather be reading, and that one's got a lot of detail. So yeah, I was really happy about this one, actually. I really like this book. So that is Book Lover coloring book from Katie Anders. The next thing I'm going to show you is what I purchased from Hobby Lobby. So I also got a gift card to Hobby Lobby, and we went the day after my birthday. We went on Saturday, and I just wanted to go ahead and pick some stuff out. I actually didn't use all the gift cards, so that's kind of cool. I'll be able to go back and get some more things later on. But I'm going to share with you some of the stuff. Like, I got two books. The first one is this Creative Haven Afternoon Tea coloring book by Teresa Goodridge. This is not a new book, and I know there should already be some flip throughs on YouTube of this one. I really like it. Actually, I gifted this to my mother-in-law, I believe, for Christmas, this past Christmas. So, but I actually didn't have it myself. We both, and my daughter too, we love tea, and we love drinking tea, but we also go to a lot of formal teas, like tea rooms, really fancy tea rooms, tea events where there's like a theme and like a pairing and all this. So we've done quite a few of those, and so this means something to me, and I think it's really pretty. It's actually pretty detailed, and it has that good old Teresa Goodridge style. That one's really, really cute. But yeah, ever since I ordered it for her, I was like, you know what, I kind of want that too. I just didn't get it for myself, you know, because it, again, feels a little indulgent. So afternoon tea. And then the other book that I got is Lulu Mayo's A Million Baby Animals. I really love Lulu Mayo, and I have Kawaii Cuties, which I've colored a bit in, and I have A Million Little Monsters, and I've not colored in that one yet, and it's got a lot of spooky Halloween vibes in that one, so I'll be coloring in it soon. Pause for coffee. This is I had to run out. We had baseball today, and I hadn't had any coffee yet, and so I was like, I usually drink 1 cup of coffee. I don't drink as much as I used to, and I don't even drink my coffee black anymore like I used to. But anyway, I digress. My point being that pumpkin spice is back, which is another one of the things that I wanted to talk about, along with fall and autumn and Halloween, like just things that I love. So this is half pumpkin spice, which is actually a mild blend, and then half decaf, because it's late now. I wanted to film this in between my son's baseball games this afternoon, but my phone was like, not dead, but it needed to be charged. So I was like, yeah, let me not do that, and make sure my phone is good to go. So yeah, I wasn't necessarily ready to go buy another Lulu Mayo. I'm like I've said before in some of my other videos, I'm not gonna, even if I like a book and I really love the author, the illustrator, artist, I don't go out and just like buy all the books. I like to color in my books before I buy a lot more. So after this haul today, I'm really going to have some pressure on myself over the rest of September and all of October to like color the heck out of these books. Need to really spend some time coloring. But I think you all have seen this if you've been watching coloring on YouTube. If not, there should be some flip throughs out there for this one, because I don't think this one's new either. It did come out earlier in 2024. It might have been the beginning of 2024, but it is adorable. It is really, really cute. And I've seen some fantastic, actually I saw someone did a buddy color of this one, and I saw it on Instagram today, and I was like, oh, is that in my new book? Because I want to color it. Look at it. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. So, and I love snow globes. So this one's going to be really cute for the winter or Christmas time. But this book is just so freaking cute, and I'm really excited. Our Hobby Lobby doesn't have a ton of coloring books. So they usually have 1 or 2 Lulu Mayo. They usually have a couple Creative Haven, and then a couple Joanna, which I almost got the 10-year anniversary edition of Secret Garden, because I don't actually, don't give me a side eye or a weird look. I don't actually have Secret Garden. So I may end up going back to get that, because I flip through, because usually here's what I do when I'm looking at books. I usually look through the book, and if I feel like I would color at least half the pages, I will get it. Because let's be realistic, are you going to color half the book? I mean, maybe. I think we all strive to color through our books. I mean, and we all have books that we want to color to completion for sure. But if you are sitting on 100, 200 plus books, the chances of you actually coloring every single page of all your books are pretty small. So I just realistically want to be like, I want to have something to color in it. So if half the book is something that I'm interested, then I'll get the book. So I can say that about Secret Garden. So might be going back to get that one. But yeah, there's not a huge selection. I think there's a couple other books too that we were looking at that look pretty, that had velvet pages, and one of them's called Bloom, and I can't remember what the other one's called. They're both floral and by an artist that I'm not as familiar with, but they looked really cool. And they had a national parks one and a few other things. So, but yeah, those are the 2 books that I got from Hobby Lobby with my gift card. And then I found this art project, color project, that I thought was really cool, and I'd never heard of it or seen it before. And it's actually in the kids' craft section, and it's from Spot Art, and it's Metallic Easy Dots Marker Art. Get lost dotting for hours at a time. And so basically they give you, it looks like this one has just 3 different markers, metallic markers. And they're dot markers, and you just fill it in by doing dots, and it's really pretty. It comes with, I think, 5. This one comes with 5 different designs. It's black paper, And then it's got the outline there. And because this is a metallic, presumably because these are metallic markers, it's going to show up really pretty. So I'm really excited to do this, and I hope that it turns out well. They had a few others. They had a floral one that I saw first that looked really cool. And this was only $9. And I want to say it was 40% off because this whole section was like 40% off or something, which I wasn't expecting, which is why I was like, oh, I didn't realize I was still going to have money left over on my gift card. But anyway, so yeah, this looks really cool and I'm excited to try it and tell you about it. They had some Disney ones. Like I want to say they had Stitch, Lilo and Stitch. And I almost got that too, but I was like, well, let me try one first and we'll see how it goes. This was located also, like it is the Kids Craft, but they have, that's where all their paint by numbers that they have at Hobby Lobby are located, are in that same section. I really love paint by number. So yeah, hoping that this one is pretty cool. It's related. It's color. Someone says this and I forget who, so I apologize. It's coloring adjacent. And then I got a couple accessories from Hobby Lobby that are not coloring books. But first got this, and I had not heard about this yet, so it'll be interesting to see how this does because I've never used this before. This is looks like it says Finesse Blender Pen for colored pencils. Double tip applicator. There's a bold tip and a fine tip. And so, I mean, it's similar to like, I have a blender pencil. I have the Prismacolor one. And I like it. It's kind of scratchy, but I like it. And that's what I use. And then I have my Ohuhus have the blender marker. But I thought this could be fun. And it is for, I think I read that you have to be using, maybe I did, I read it on something else. I thought I read something that it had to be for waxed based pencils, but I'm not. This is alcohol based solvent. So, I mean, I think it's the same concept. It's just that it has two different sizes there. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I'm hopeful that this will be kind of cool to have. And then the last thing that I got from Hobby Lobby with my birthday gift card were these, because I've mentioned before that I'm like in the business now of collecting different page markers. I have these. I have kitty cat ones that I haven't even broken into. I've got Harry Potter. I've got these ones, but they're so fun and cheap, and you're using them a lot if you're doing YouTube, coloring on YouTube. But these are really cute. For $1.79, they have floral designs. I thought these were really pretty. 5 stacks, 20 sheets each. So, page markers. All right, let's see how I'm doing on time. Not too bad. Okay, so that was everything from Hobby Lobby. And then the rest are all things that I ordered for myself as a treat to myself. Now, not featured in this video. So, like, for my birthday, I got Legos. Everyone knows that I love Legos, so I got a couple Lego sets. I have to mention, the Legend of Zelda, they finally came out with a Zelda Lego set, the Deku Tree, and you can make it 2 different ways. I got that. That's a big one. And then I got the one that's the insects, and it has a butterfly as one of the figures that you can put together. And I got a few other things. I was very spoiled. For my birthday, I did work a half day, which was fine. I'm not, that's fine. I don't mind working on my birthday. I left early though and got ready. We, went to dinner with my family. It was a nice dinner. And then, took my daughter to go see the new Beetlejuice movie. And oh, it was so great. I loved it so much. And oh, Catherine, bring the Beetlejuice coloring pages. They had coloring pages in the theater, which I thought was really weird because I'd never seen that before. I was like, oh, that's random. They had a little table set up. Now, this could be why. I don't know if you noticed this, Catherine, but they had the little pack of crowns, which I didn't take that because, we've got better coloring supplies, okay? Someone had just printed these off the internet, I think. It says mondaymandala.com. This is from the animated Beetlejuice series, but the crown pack that they had was from Harold the Crown. So that movie came out earlier this year, so or like last month. So I'm like, well, maybe that's why. I don't know. But we didn't take all of them. There might have been a couple more that were sitting out, but how cool is that, guys? Like, we were like, yes, did they know we were coming? So we'll be coloring. These were free birthday gifts and that was just so cool. And the movie was so good. Actually, I'm going to probably put out there if anybody hasn't seen it. I mean, it just came out, but if anybody hasn't seen it, I'm totally down for going to see it a second time because I just love it. And I love Beetlejuice. I love Tim Burton. Yes. All right, more coffee. All right. So, first of the book. So I have 6 books that I bought on my birthday because I just couldn't stand it any longer. I already knew what some of my gifts were at that point. And so I think in the evening I was like, I'm going to place my order. Spooky Corner. So this is my first from Colored Caramel. And this one is so stinking adorable. Just the cover alone. And this one's recently came out. And you know, there are like a million of these now of some kind of cozy, cute, bold and easy fall, Halloween, you name it. My gosh, I can't wait for Christmas. It's going to be the same thing. Do you know what I have for Christmas? I have Johanna's Christmas, which I love and I've colored in. And I have A Million Christmas Cats. And I'm pretty sure that's it. So I will be buying a lot of Christmas books at some point too. So, but anyway, I was really excited about this one. This one's, I think there's a flip through because I was, I had such a hard time trying to figure out what I wanted to order because I knew I wasn't going to go order 50 coloring books or Halloween books. And you know that there's probably hundreds that are out there. So I had to do a lot of research and I watched a lot of videos, a lot of flip throughs trying to figure it out. But when this one, I think if I, could wait long enough to see a flip through, then that's when I'm like, oh yeah, I know I'm getting that one. So Spooky Corner. I had to get Matchstick Mouse, a Halloween coloring book because I'm loving Morgan O'Brien. I'm loving the Matchstick Mouse books that I have, and like Away Home, which is the Star Wars inspired Morgan O'Brien book. So I knew I was going to be getting this one. And you know what? No sooner did I order these that I think it was the same day that I saw that he's coming out with the Annie Day Autumn and Annie Day Winter. And I was like, ooh, well, I might also be getting those. So, and I think the physical copies are not available just yet, probably any day now. And the digitals are available of those. I actually don't have the original Annie Day book, but I would be down for Autumn. So, and there is a Matchstick Mouse Autumn or Fall or Autumn in addition, but I was like, let me start with the Halloween. And this one has a lot of the black backgrounds, which make it's going to be even quicker to go through some of these, to color some of these. This, I will tell you, I really enjoy coloring these, and you can really get these done in less than an hour. Because if you just base alcohol markers or water-based markers, do your gel pen, your color pencil, like jazz it up a little bit. This is good for some quick coloring. So Matchstick Mouse. The other thing that I'm loving is Satin Sachdeva's Color by Number. When did I order this one? It hasn't been that long ago. So August 22nd. This was my first Satin Sachdeva book. And you can see it's small. It's a pocket size, which I really love about it because I don't feel like I'm wasting. It's not wasting, guys, but I don't feel like I'm using up a whole marker to color in a little book. So I like that about it, and it goes by quicker. So I really like the pocket size. But I did the one for my birthday. I think that might be the first and only page I've done so far. Yeah, I think it is. So I've done the happy birthday. There's a Halloween one in here. I love this book. Here's the Halloween one. But I love color by number. It's a good thing to do, stress relieving thing to do. So I've been watching all these videos on Sachin Sachdeva, and you know that he's got, and it's at the end of his books like you saw there, he's got like a ton of books that are out. This one I watched and I was like, you know, I really like this one. I really like Stained Glass. Catherine, you know you want that one. You know you want to do that one. But yeah, well, here's another kitty one, so maybe I'll get to do a kitty one too. No, you want to do that one? I mean, but these are so cute. I really like these. And I'm wondering if this is, so since I love them so much, sometimes we'll use random generator and sometimes we'll pick one out. But for something like this, I might just go and order from front to back because I know I want to do them. Okay, another long anticipated book for my collection is this one from Alexandra Francis, and this is my first Alexandra Francis book, and I love everything that I have seen that has come out from her. And this is the Spooky Houses color by number. I am in love with this book, and the really exciting part for me is that, especially when I color with my daughter, is that there's two versions of the pages in here. So technically she can buddy color with me and we can both do it, sorta. Or if there's one we like, or I could do it twice if I wanted to. So you got without the numbers, and in the front it has the numbers. The only thing about this one is they make the numbers really, really light. So you do have to have like some really good lighting to see the numbers on here, but I like it because I'm like, I think anything that you manage to color in here will cover up the number. So I do like that, actually. I appreciate that. So this one also is really stinking cute. It's got a lot of scenes. It actually has like, so this definitely has a little more detail than some of the new Bold and Easy books that are out right now, but it's not overly complex. Like, it's still, that's so cool. So yeah, Spooky Houses. And then another thing, because I am loving Camellia Angelkova, is I went and got 50 Halloween miniatures. I do know that she has new ones out. She's got a few. She's got the Halloween fairy houses. There's a bunch of new ones. There's new ones right now for Halloween, but I kind of compared the flip throughs that I saw, and I still want this OG Halloween one, or wanted this one, because this one I thought actually had a little more detail than the new one that came out this year, and I forget, it just came, guys, I just think it came out just like a week ago or so, if that. But I can't remember the name of it, but I feel like the one that came out this year that was like on par with the Halloween was a little simpler. Don't get me wrong, I still love it. And I think there's a new one that she even announced today that's like another kind of Halloween one. But I love this. So the lines are not as thick as some of the other books, but I mean thick enough. And I think I'm still going to try to do alcohol markers in here. But these are so cute. I had to have a Halloween from Camellia Angelkova. And then last but not least, and this is not Halloween related, I had to get the beautiful, gorgeous Fairy Tales and Folklore re-released coloring book, hardbound, from Amelia Ladle Oberg. And you guys, and I know it's thick. There's a lot in here. Thanks to Coloring with Claire, who petitioned to bring this back, because I actually, when I first started watching adult coloring videos back in like 2017, I saw the original book, and I was not able, I fell into that category of not being able to get it since, so I was really excited. And so I had to buy this one now because I was really I was worried that it would go out of print again. So I was like, no, I have to get it. And I love it. I love it so much. Her artwork is amazing. And I don't own any of her other books. I know she has a couple others. The paper quality is amazing. It's just delicious. That's all I can say about these illustrations. It's just wonderful, and kind of does remind me, and I thought this years ago when I first saw these, kind of does remind me of a little bit of a Maria Troll, or Maria Trolle, and a little bit of Hannah Carlson, but that's okay. There are some differences. Like, I like how she does this for the fur with the little hash marks. I think it's really cool. You can see it better there. But, oh, this is a gorgeous book. And it feels so special. It is so well done. And you get information about the author in the front, and you can even color that. You have the foreword that was written by Color with Claire. You have a nameplate. And then you've got even more information here about, you know, coloring in the book. I think there's one more thing, isn't there? Yeah, about her in the back. So, and there's new illustrations. Now, I guess I'm going to watch somebody's video that's going to tell me which ones are new. But I don't know because I don't have the original. I don't remember I mean, it's been years since I've seen the flip through of the original. So, anyway, this is like having a really beautiful, you know, storybook. It's just wonderfully done with the foiling and everything. So that is my crazy big for me coloring book haul and odds and ends. And thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm going to be kind of wrapping up some Space Timber coloring that I was doing, and then I'm gonna start on some Halloween and fall, hopefully here in the next week or two. I've got a lot of books to color in now, so I'm very excited. So if you like this video and you haven't already, please give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and leave me some fun comments because I like hearing from you all. They've been extremely helpful, especially the color by number stuff, because I just had no idea. I, bought the one book, Color by Number, Best Hits from Sun Life, and now this whole world of other color by number is just out there, and I'm loving it. I think, the Disney books, and so many other things. But I love color by number. I love regular coloring. I love it all. So I really appreciate seeing everything, all the videos on the internet. So thank you much. Have a great week, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.